we have here the Hey Google, turn music off. Okay. And I don't know if you're seeing this, but we have two devices actually that have Google Assistant in it today. So we have the Google Home Mini and the Lenovo Smart Display. This is sort of Google's response to Amazon's Show. So what it is it's one of the first times that you can actually see. You have like a visual screen that's got the Google Assistant baked in. So it opens up the door in a way that the Home Mini and the Home doesn't do, which was of course all audio and voice, to accessing a lot of visual information, your Google Photos, or just doing visual searches, or even using this as an intercom to talk and make phone calls. So both of these have, these are actual Google devices. These are not sort of an enabled device. They come right from Google, so they're the full...
That's the full software of Google Assistant.
Yep. So this one, so we're gonna with Google.
So there's a couple of things I'll tell you about this smart display, because this was the first entry into kind of a display for Google. There is rumors that they're going to be coming out with their own smart display, possibly during the holidays. We'll keep you posted. Keep an eye on GearBrain. But Lenovo came out with this. They announced it at CES and they released it in September. It's a really, really cool looking device. I like it because you can stand it up either way. The only problem though is, as you can see, is the screen doesn't change yet. There is talk of that coming in an update, but you could use this portrait for duo calling. That's when you want to call. Amazon allows you to do it too with the Show, where you can call from a phone, like FaceTime. It's like FaceTime on Facebook, or on iPhone. You'll be able to do video calls, but you can use it like this. But my wife loves this thing because it fits really nice on a kitchen counter. The speaker, some people, you'll see some reviews out there, the speaker was so-so. I think it's fine for the kitchen. What's really cool is they have a privacy right here. There's a volume control, and they also have a screen, because this has a camera that you used for making video calls. Well, you can turn it to as a privacy shutter. The
mic is muted.
You can see the mic is muted, and right here is the video.
Here's the video.
It closes the video camera, so you don't have anybody looking.
And what also is really nice is if you look on the back of it, you'll see. So Google is a little bit different than Amazon in that. I think we've written about this too. Google has been paying a little bit of attention to...
Hey Google, off.
To kind of a decor, a design idea. So you end up with devices that have fabric covering. Yeah. This is like a faux wood looking, has a faux wood look to it. Amazon still is using very much of a kind of a plastic, metallic although that's changing too. But Google really early on really kind of designed these with an eye to putting them in the home, having them integrated, making them feel that they're something that you might actually want to pick up and look at. This is very much a device. This becomes more of like something I have in my house.
Yeah, because
it changes.
Yeah, because people are putting it on. They're visible because they're on a shelf, they're on a kitchen counter, they're on a desktop. So it's one of those things. One of the things I like, the Google displays you now have. You don't have it with Amazon because Amazon came out with it. You don't have YouTube on Amazon. You'll have it on Google. You have all the Google stuff. But you don't have Amazon Music. You have Google Music. Mm-hmm. So you have to sign up. But you can sign up. You can integrate your Spotify and your music services. That's no problem.
Right.
I do like one of the features here. Same with Amazon is you can broadcast. So let's say you put one of these in each of your kids' room. Oh, every time you touch it, music goes on. See, it goes off. The other thing is you can broadcast messages. My niece has one of these in each of the rooms, and one of my nephews has Philips Hue lights.
Okay.
So the brothers were playing games in the middle of the night, telling, "Hey Google, turn on Google Stop." They would say to Google to turn on Danny's lights, and Danny's lights would go on in the middle of the night, and Danny would get mad, so he said turn the music. And so what my niece did is she broadcast a message to tell him to stop, or you can do things like "Hey Google, broadcast dinner."
Looks like there's a problem.
"Hey Google, broadcast dinner is ready."
Okay, broadcasting now. It's dinner time. It's dinner time.
As you can see, it goes on all the devices. So it's kind of a nice little feature. Well, I grew up, we had a cowbell. My mother used to, when we heard the cowbell, we had to come running. But nowadays, since texting kids, now you don't have to text, so you can just easily say a command, and throughout the house it gets broadcasted and people can come. So it's a nice feature. You can do both with the Echoes as well as Google, but just, again, shows you how easy all these devices are. It's literally, you gotta plug this in the back into the wall, download the app on your smartphone, and just follow instructions. That's how easy it is. And to pair the devices, you just follow instructions in the app. It'll tell you how to connect everything. The apps are your best friends with any of these devices.
Yeah. And you can also, although you're hearing them talk in these two different sounds, you can change the way they sound a little bit. We know Google Assistant has a number of different voices it can be pulled from. Alexa has some accents. I think Alexa can talk in a British accent. There's a few accents. I think there's other accents as well. So you can kind of customize them a little bit. You cannot make them talk like you. So there's limitations to the way that they're going to talk back to you.
Yeah, and I think this is the start of eventually AI and I've always said from day one that if you ever seen the movie Iron Man, I always say at Jarvis, there's a Jarvis out there, eventually you're going to come to everybody's house and you're going to have your own Jarvis, and it's going to be a virtual assistant that goes, whether it's in these devices, it's in a smartwatch, it's in your computer, it's in your car, it's in your home, it's in your office, it's wherever you go.
Right.
So I think that we're going, this is the first stage of us going down that path, which is kind of fun.